Edo Deputy Governor Godwin's marvelous Omobayo on Monday 15th April performed a first official assignment where he represents Edo Governor Godwin Obaseki for the groundbreaking ceremony of 1 megawatt solar power panel to improve electricity supply for Nigeria Army Military Hospital for Benin. Oga Marvelous contacted the project for the hospital day timely and make them approach am with all sense of seriousness to ensure say them deliver on time, and said the power project dey important for the hospital sake of the presence of mortuary, health equipment as well as human resources where you need electricity to run 24/7.
Not over the weekend for the Salah, but it's my first official assignment, and I'm grateful to God Almighty for that. And it's historic, and it has been perfected by God that it's going to be in a healthcare facility, and it means so much to me. I listened to the commander very meticulously. She was trying to look at the cost of running the place against the expense and the expenditure and what's coming and all of that. It is true, the cost of energy, if you can reduce it, you're going to do 1/5. Whatever you are using for diesel or what you call AGO, with what is on ground now, you're going to get 1/5. So you see what you're saving for the place. That's number one. Number two is the downtime. There is a morgue here, and you have several equipment. The human beings are here who require that light to be there 24/7. And there should be no downtime at all. So I think for me it is very, very, it is timely, and we need to approach it with all sense of seriousness. And I don't know that the team that are here, because I witnessed the first one, and I saw it working optimally. So I have no doubt at all in my mind that in the next 60 days we should be close to commissioning the place or less. So it is a good one, and it's very laudable. Like I said, this should be one that we extend. We have to extend it to all the 18 local government chairmen. We have to sit down with them and see how we can design. But all of this, like I said, it's a continuum. Government is a continuum. The governor, he has a very good design, and he has gone more than 70%. But I'm sure he will finish well and will continue from where he stopped. So that is it for me. I want to thank all of you.
Director Military Hospital Benin Brigadier General Olubunmi Aburime Contalk said the hospital they serve Edo State and environs, including military personnel and their families, and said the health facility they important to the people.
Like the commissioner has said, Military Hospital Benin serves Edo State and the citizens around Edo State. Definitely it's a military hospital, so definitely it serves military persons. That is the armed forces, the Army, Air Force and the Navy, their families and paramilitary staff, and definitely the civilians who also make up a major clientele to our facility. And we all know what happened January, February, March. February, we're hoping things will get better with the power in the nation. I know it's not exactly particular to Edo State, but then power really crashed, and we had issues with electricity. We explored all fronts to ensure that we have regular power supply. Definitely we have generators, but many of them are old. They're running them back to back and going with a very high cost of diesel, PMS, that's the usual, yes, our normal petrol, yes. Very expensive. So we found ourselves lagging behind trying to provide proper good healthcare service around here. So we wrote to our superior authorities to look into how we could make sure that electricity power is restored back to the hospital. We met with the DISCOs, that is the electrical company, the BDC as well. We wrote to them, we invited them, they also came around, and definitely we interacted with the Commissioner of Power, who just spoke now, to see how we could be prioritized to ensure that we had power. And when we discussed with the commissioner, he gave us different ways or methods or ways by which we could get, and he mentioned especially this green energy, which I said, yes, I mean, looking forward in Nigeria, we definitely buy into. So there were quite a number of about 3 options that he gave us, and I'm happy. Though this is a very short notice, I must say, for the record, just yesterday we're happy that they said that today that they will kickstart the project. It's going to be a solar project. So I don't even have all the very many details. It's today that I'm now hearing the details. But what is most important is that in the next couple of 1 month, 2 months, we'll be speaking about green energy here at the Military Hospital Benin. So I think it's something that the Nigerian Army will also be very proud of, and that it's something that, just like you said, I'm not into the power sector, so I don't know all the details, but what I understand is that we'll just be paying for what we use. So that makes a lot of sense. It's going to reduce wastage, which, like I mentioned earlier, the Nigerian Army actually has a policy on energy as well, to curtail wastage. So if we have the power, but that we are just ensuring that there's no wastage, that makes a lot of sense. So once again, I thank the Commissioner for responding to us, in as much as we're also expecting BDC and all the other people that we've interacted with to ensure that we have power here, but that we're going to be getting something practically nearly immediately. That's a lot. So we are really very grateful to the Edo State government, and definitely to Mr. Ike, who I also met recently, who also tried to explain to the best of my comprehension what it's really going to be. So I look forward to having this electricity as soon as possible. Thank you very much for listening.
Commissioner for Mining and Energy Enaholo Ojefu, Commissioner for Public Safety and Security Kingsley Wagbale, Commissioner for Communication and Orientation Chris Nehikari. Contact said this project they in line with Governor Godwin Obaseki-led administration to improve healthcare, and said they're not they surprised that the present state government embark on this project.
The mortuary was not functioning very well, and because as a state government we pay more priority, we give more priority to our security. So we work with the brigadier, who happened to be one of the best we have ever seen around this hospital. So she came to us as a state to say, oh, listen to me, I just want the state government to work with us. So because she have the passion, she have the drive to support the healthcare service, and we see a lot of our Edo people coming here every day, especially the pregnant women, every day on daily basis, and we can't afford, the government cannot afford to see that coming here there's no light for us and all that. So governor said, okay, go ahead and make sure they have constant electricity so that they can support the healthcare service. So what we want to do here today is to see how we can keep the ground rolling. By tomorrow the team will be here. By next tomorrow the panel will start coming in. By the time they are done with the cleaning up there, then the transmission unit will start installation. We are looking at give and take a month plus. This place will be ready. So we have already ready. The one you are coming to commission soon is the one in Aduawa, 1 megawatt. So this one will also be another 1 megawatt. Then the next project is Ira Specialist Hospital, which happened to be Edo Central. So we discovered that over 37 million they spend every month to buy diesel. So, and that is not good for us as a state. And governor is saying, go after the major healthcare establishment in the state to see how we can reduce the cost of healthcare. So that's why you're here. And because I know you very well as our leader, you have passion for Edo people. You have this drive to make sure that the Edo people have the best out of this government. And we're happy today to receive you to open this place and just do the groundbreaking for us so that we can start as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Excellency.
For us, the security industry, when the place is lit, when there's light everywhere, it reduces the capacity for people to do nefarious activity, and it also reduces stress. When people start getting a bit restless because they don't know what to do, they go out there perpetrating crime and give us more work. So the fact that we can come here now do this, I'm excited, and I'd like to commend exceptionally the drive, the strength of character of our Honorable Commissioner for Mining. His passion, is overwhelming, and I think he needs all the encouragement and all the support. And to also thank our commandant for also receiving us this easily, because at the end of the day, this is a military facility and understand what it takes to be here. So for our magnanimity and allowing us to be here and making this come true for everyone, I want to thank her. And I want to thank everybody, and by the grace of God we'll be here in another couple of weeks to see the impact of this. Thank you very much, sir.
I appreciate what's going on here, and it's a wonderful initiative. It's like the green energy and the fact that you have 24-hour lights controlled by you. And I know the cost of running houses alone is very expensive. Talkers are running a massive hospital like that. My mom was a pioneer staff here as well, the military-based hospital. So we look forward to this, and we'll support you everywhere we can.
Member representing Ovia North East 2 for the Edo State House of Assembly and Chairman Standing Committee in Mining, Oil and Gas, Honorable Andrew Uzamere, talk say Bele Sweetan for the project, and he comes to you and say,
I just kind of emphasize the impression that I have of our commissioner, to be honest with you, really. I'm very proud of this government, and this is most interesting. Just about a week ago, I went to my constituency, Via Northeast constituency 2. They've not had light for over 10 years. And I was called up by the Honorable Commissioner for this project, and I was elated. So I must tell you that I'm quite impressed, and I thank you very much. And I hope that we can replicate this in communities, just like Ike said. We can replicate this in some of the communities over the decades they've not had light. So I'm looking forward to it. And His Excellency also said something like that too, that we should have such project in each ward. So I think it's something that we are going to look forward to doing. So, Honorable Commissioner, I'm very proud of you. I thank you very much. Thank you, Commander, for letting this be the pilot as it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Contractor of the project, Ike Inna of Microgrid, talk say after the groundbreaking, their team go clear out the place and start installation of panels, as their plan is to install about 2,000 solar panels.
To start the installation, first this whole place will be cleared out. Once they do the grading, then we'll get ready to start doing our post and start installing the panels. The plan, like I said earlier, we'll probably shoot for installing 2,000, close to 2,000 panels here.
Make another forget say, as we see them, now so we dey talk them. We not dey take blame. From Benin City, Ekata Ojesele, TMC TV News.